looking at the current situation where Anwar has seen Agong to present his numbers, and then now with Tunku Razali, when he came out, we shared that letter of asking why the speaker don't want to allow the usul tidak percaya. What do you say about that, sir?
Well, each has his own view. Anwar is known for making statement that he will be Prime Minister, not for the first time. Many times he said that he is going to be the Prime Minister, he has the support. In the end, there was really no support. So when he made that statement, I never believed he would get the support. I tried to figure out who would support him. But there is this the possibility that people with problems might want to support him if he promises to solve their problem. You see, but other than that, as far as I'm concerned, the move by Tunku Razali is based on his belief that it was wrong for the speaker not to allow me. You see, obviously, the rule is that government matters comes first. That is true. But when you plan it so that I don't have a chance to, that is abuse of power. You see, I suppose Tunku Razali wants to point that out, that the speaker had abused his authority and that he had acted under influence, and therefore he should now have a special meeting to let me move the usul. I have not really decided whether I would move that motion or not, because I find the situation is very confusing. You see, and even if I introduce those people who are supporting Muhyiddin will always work out what would happen if Muhyiddin is not the Prime Minister. What will happen to them? What will happen to the country is totally irrelevant. What would happen to them? Would they lose their jobs? So I think they would not like to lose their job. And as you know, something about 70 members. If these members do not vote against Muhyiddin, then of course he will lose. But if these members voted for Muhyiddin, Muhyiddin could have substantial support to the point where he would be in the majority, maybe one or two.
Are you aware about what Kuli has been doing? Has he discussed with you?
Yeah, he did indicate that he wants to do this. I cannot object. I cannot object because it is his right to assume that I was wrongly treated by the speaker.
The perception outside is saying that why Tun Mahathir is so adamant that Anwar cannot be PM.
It's very difficult to say. I was involved in removing him before, but subsequently during the period when I was in Pakatan Harapan, I met up with him, and when they suggested that he should succeed me, I did not say no. But then when I became Prime Minister, so many people came and appealed to me. Of course, I can't reveal their name. These were his strong supporters before, very strong supporters. They were cursing me, but now they come and ask me, please, not Anwar. You see, so I don't want to be instrumental in doing that, you see. So I don't want to say no, I would want to say yes. I leave it to them.
So on the last question, sir, with this, the whole things are moving with
Also, I
palace.
would like to add that Anwar himself doesn't want me. So he made it very clear that he didn't want me. When we tried to work again with Pakatan Harapan, as I mentioned to you, had a meeting with him present. I offered I'll be Prime Minister only for 6 months. No. And when he made his announcement about overthrowing Muhyiddin, he said the number does not include me and my group. So he doesn't want me. Why should I want him?
Last one, sir. With these few things going on this week, as although Tuanku Agong has said that there will be no private audience at the moment, how do you see this political upheaval going on again this couple of weeks down the road?
Well, I'm sorry to say that things will get from bad to worse. Because we have this COVID problem, we have this financial problem, we have this economic problem. All these things require concentrated effort to overcome. And you need people with ideas. It is time to bring in experts. You know, during my time, I appointed these wise people and all that, you know, like Daim and all that. When you are in a tight spot, you need advice. You should call in people with necessary, depend upon them, listen to them, not necessarily to follow them. You see, that has always been my way of doing things. Almost everything that I do is the result of plagiarism, somebody's ideas. You see, like moving to Putrajaya, for example, it was Ilyas Omar who suggested it. But of course, in the end, I made the decision to come here because I like to listen to people, even people who are critical of me, so that I will do the right thing.
All right. Thank you so much.